podcast in February. Don't test, don't tell became the method by which the virus spread across America, positioning the CDC to get emergency funding for the vaccine industry, for the pharmaceutical industry, and for itself. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. Signed by the president, a large cash infusion into the pharmaceutical industry and into the coffers of the very same CDC that probably had a hand in engineering this entire outbreak in the first place, just like they did with measles in California. Now, that doesn't mean this pandemic isn't real. People are dying all over the world right now, and millions will likely die before humanity gets a grip on this. This could lead to the fall of finance as we currently recognize banking institutions today. This could lead to economic collapse. It could lead to failed nation states. And that's why I believe that the globalists behind this have truly gone too far. I think even they did not know what this was about to unleash. When they tried the measles scare in Disneyland, they told themselves it wasn't powerful enough. They didn't have enough deaths. And they use deaths, especially deaths of children, to get what they want, whether it's gun control or to try to censor conservatives. They knew that they needed a large number of deaths in order to finally push a vaccine mandate. And so they went to the most aggressive biological weapon system that they could dredge up out of the death science freezers of the BSL-4 laboratories and universities. And they found this coronavirus, a combination of MERS and SARS and HIV, with multiple receptor sites, rapid mutation, natural selection in the world of virology, sure to hit humanity with multiple waves, with different mutations, almost impossible to stop because of its long asymptomatic incubation period during which carriers are highly infectious to others. This was the weapon that they chose because they wanted more money for the vaccine industry. Greed is what brought us the coronavirus. This did not come from the world of random mutations in nature or a seafood market in Wuhan. This came from the dark, twisted minds of the vaccine industry, the pharmaceutical industry, the genetic engineering, death science industry, and the globalists who have long wanted to exterminate most of the human population. There is no amount of suffering and death that is too much for them to witness as long as they gain profits and power. They are the vaccine industry. They are the pharmaceutical industry. And you notice that no one in Washington, D.C., not even the president, is telling people, hey, right now would be a great time to take some vitamin C, to grow a home garden. Now would be a great time to stop eating junk food, to improve your healthy habits, maybe even take some antiviral herbs that have a broad spectrum of efficacy, that are safe and affordable and readily available to the American public today. That message has been silenced because the only message you'll hear now is, Big Pharma, please save us. Oh, vaccine, please save us. Oh, CDC, please come save us. And the advisors to President Trump, like Dr. Fauci, are the very same people who have funneled hundreds of millions of taxpayer dollars into the death science industry that created these monstrous, deadly biological weapon strains that are now threatening the very existence of human civilization as we know it today. The world, in fact, has reached a breaking point of greed, where greed drives everything. Greed and destruction have driven this agenda from the very start. And there's